What it do, man? It's your boy Josh. We back up in the stang with another one. We woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Let's get it, guys. If it's a quote that I want to help you out with when it comes to getting your life to what you think it is or what you want it to be, is that you're going to have to prioritize some certain things. When everything in your life is a priority, nothing is a priority. The reason why you have a priority is because out of all the multiple things that you could possibly worry about, possibly could do, this one is the most important. This one must get completed or executed or whatever the case may be, because it's the most important. Right now, I want to make a video about a little bit about some of the things that I'm experiencing, because I want to take you on my journey as well, guys, and I'm talking to myself and I'm meditating. This right here, me talking on this video, is a form of me meditating and, getting out what's been on my mind and getting off what's on my heart. And simply put, man, when it comes to taking care of your life, bro, the first thing, or not even the first thing, one of the things you must know, a cold quote that I once heard, is that a man that is a friend to everyone is an enemy to himself. A man who is an ally to everyone is an enemy to himself. So what is it that I'm trying to capture in this video, man, is that we have to go against that spirit of people pleasing, that spirit of wanting to please others before we please ourselves, wanting to help others without helping ourselves first. And so, that quote put things into perspective for me, because while I'm out here making sure everybody else is good, making sure everybody else is taken care of, making sure everybody gets what they need out of me or gets what they want out of me because they have a certain expectation, if I'm worried about making sure everybody is taken care of and making good before I'm taking care of myself, bro, that's going to be a problem. How can you say, for example, people are coming to you because they coming to you because they need some gas to get to wherever they need to get to? And how can you give them gas if you already running on fumes? How can you give them something that you don't even have to give to yourself? And a lot of us are in this position, and the reason why we may be in this position is because we are kind people at heart. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody on my channel, every person that watches me, is just a safe generalization, safe assumption to make that all y'all just want to be good assets to society, want to add to the value to the world, making sure you taken care of, making sure your family taken care of. You know what I'm saying? That just shows you the type of person who you are. So if you are somebody who has that tendency of people pleasing, it's a con or it's a negative, what I'm talking about, to something that is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Because there are people in this world that just do things just so that they can get something out of it. And that's not what I stand for. I stand for you doing things where God gets the glory. Doing things where God can be pleased. Where we're not doing things where we just want to be selfishly taking care of ourselves, but we want to take care of whatever God told us to take care of, and that's in line with providing and, adding and looking over, God's people, our brothers and sisters that are here on this planet. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's something when it comes to yourself that you must set for you and others. Is boundaries, bro. It's boundaries. If you ain't got it in you to help, bro, you don't got to feel sorry for not helping. You got to help yourself first. You got to help yourself first. And then also analyze the people that are making these demands out of you and things of that nature. If the roles will reverse, would they come through the way that you think that you would come through for them? Is somebody always, having the expectation of what you always do, and then whenever you don't do it because maybe you ain't got enough ammunition, maybe you ain't got enough, willpower, or you low on energy or whatever, are they constantly shunning you away or, criticizing you because you ain't meeting the expectations? Or are they the type of person, he ain't his normal self? He running on fumes, it seemed like. What can I do to help him because he be helping me? See, a lot of people ask me, well, if you don't look to take care of people, doesn't that sound selfish? I think it's selfish for you to have an expectation or something out of me that I'm not able to give. And the second that I'm not able to give it, you want to go ahead and bail out on me. You want to go ahead and discredit me. You want to go ahead and just, you know what I'm saying, assume the worst about me. Think negatively about me. All because because I wasn't able to do what you wanted me to do. I'm over here taking care of this, taking care of that, taking care of this, making sure everybody good, spreading my energy, spreading my support everywhere, trying to make sure everybody good, but nobody ain't trying to do the same for me. I think having an expectation that somebody else is supposed to do something for you, and then the second they don't do it, you go ahead and criticize them, X, Y, and Z. I think that's selfish. You so centered on what you can get from me that the second that I'm not able to give it, you don't even think to care or worry about what I've got going on to see how I'm feeling or see what I may be experiencing. So it seems like the only time I really feel like you mess with me is only condition if I'm providing something for you. And so let's say, for example, we go the route that I'm telling you guys to not do. Let's say, for example, over a long term or through a long length of time. Let's say, for example, we go ahead and we start, you know what I'm saying? Now we got to make sure everybody's perspective of me is good. We got to make sure everybody's taken care of. We got to keep providing. We got to keep providing. We got to do this. We got to do that. Okay, keep doing that. And watch how you look at yourself in the mirror and hate the life that you live in. Wishing that you could live a different life, wondering why you ain't feeling good, wondering why you can't stand being you. It's because you're not giving yourself the care and the attention that you deserve. Instead, you've been giving all that to everybody else. What do I got to do to make Josh happy? What does Josh want? What does Josh need right now? Sometimes Josh don't need to be on the phone talking to his girl every single day. Sometimes Josh don't need to pop out this time. Josh don't need to pop out this time. Sometimes it's okay if Josh don't got to text back. Josh ain't got the energy to text back, nor does he want to force himself to give the energy to have any sort of social interaction. Josh needs isolation. Josh needs to go ghost. He needs to go to a quiet place. He needs to go in secrecy. He needs to go pray. He needs to go and reset himself. He needs to go and ground himself. That's what he needs in order for him to be at his best. And there's gonna be some people that's gonna think they know what's best for Josh and what Josh should do. So we got a crossroads. We got a disagreement. So whose opinion matters? Is it Josh's opinion? Does it matter? Or does it matter what somebody else's opinion thinks? Does Josh really want to be accepted and validated that bad that he's willing to put himself last? Is Josh putting more stock into people accepting him, or is he putting more stock into making sure that he can accept himself? There's always going to be people that hate you, bro. There's always going to be somebody that don't like you. Accept that and move on. Because say, for example, if you do try to make everybody happy, you're the one person you're not going to make happy is yourself. There is no 1000% one way to make everybody happy, including yourself, bro. Maybe there is. But I think that's when you get to that is when you start focusing on yourself, focusing on making sure that you are at your best. Because you are at your best is able to make everybody around you happy. The ones that deserve to be around you, the ones that have earned your support, The ones that have been beside you, and they could give a damn about what you bring, but they just give a damn about you, so they always gonna stick beside you. Not for the things that you bring or the things that you do, but for who you are. Those are the people that you're gonna have in your life. That's gonna be surrounded by you. That's gonna make sure that you are at your best, to make sure you are at 1,000%. And if you ain't at your best, they know to give you, they understand to respect your boundaries and to give you space and to not ridicule you because you're not giving what they want out of you. See me, I'm never gonna trip out if say my best friend, bro, me and him, bro, we chop it up. And say, for example, I call him, he don't call me back. I'm not sitting there, I already understand he got something going on. He can't give me himself right now because he's probably going through something. He's got to give himself right now. He doesn't have the energy or the time. With where he's trying to go and what he's trying to do for his life, me, I'm not in alignment with that. Satisfying me is not in alignment with that. I understand that. Yeah, cool. It would be a great moment and it would be nice to talk to my best friend X, Y, and Z. But it wouldn't be a fun experience if I know that he wouldn't be himself. If he is 1,000%. So go ahead, do whatever you got to do, big dog. You ain't got to worry about pleasing me. You ain't got to worry about meeting my expectations. Because my expectations, every expectation I have, I put it on myself to accomplish. I don't need nobody to talk to me. Don't need nobody to do nothing for me, X, Y, and Z. If I do find myself in some need of help or some assistance, I would have made sure to do all that I possibly could have to make whoever is trying to help me, whoever is trying to assist me, make it as easy as possible for them. And make sure that they got the understanding that I don't expect this from them, that I'm not going to ridicule you for wanting to having priorities in your life. I understand that. Somebody who ain't never had to work for nothing, somebody that never had to put, you know what I'm saying, lace up their own shoes, get it out their mud on themselves, is the only type of person that will be entitled to where they say, nah, man, you got to take care of me before you take care of yourself. Somebody who don't got a lick of independent bone in their body, somebody who's always dependent, is always going to be somebody to ridicule you for you wanting to do what's best for you. Somebody that don't even got the own to stand on their 2 feet, but they over here talking all that talking about what you should be doing. Don't try to be approved or be liked by somebody that's like them. The ones that understand, bro, you ain't got to explain. If you ain't heard this quote, what's understood don't got to be explained. My cousin, my best friend, my homie, bro, my dog, my twin, don't got to explain squat to me. If I ain't heard from him, I know it ain't nothing between me and him. He just got to go take care of life. He got some problems right now that I may not be aware of, but shoot, he got priorities. He's a man. He's got problems. He got situations on his own. What I look like talking about some, nah, bro, you gotta link in with me, bro, because you ain't linked in with me. I guess you don't mess with me no more, bro. Nah, bro. Why am I worried about that? Why am I worried that me and my best friend, we locked in, bro? I ain't worrying about that. I ain't worrying about something negative. Nor do I have the expectation that he needs to come through for me or do X, Y, Z. I need to make sure I can come through for myself. Period. Making sure that my dog understand that, bro, you don't owe me nothing, bro. Do whatever you got to do to make yourself happy, and we gonna keep it pushing, bro. I just want to see you at your best, bro. Hold on 1 second, bro. What's happening, bro? Appreciate you, dog. Take care, son. See, bro. It's only the ones that don't understand, you know what I'm saying, how life can really get dark and bleak and, you know what I mean? The ones that don't understand that, bro, the ones that don't understand that, you know what I'm saying, in order for you to be your best, you gotta, now the only people that don't gotta understand that is your kids, bro, the ones that you're responsible for, and your family. As men, bro, that is the requirement. That ain't never gonna change. When it comes to taking care of yourself, bro, there ain't no such thing as taking care of yourself and not taking care of your family. Now, it may be some times where you may not, you need to dial back, and your 100% may be your typical 80%. And then your spouse or your partner may need to come in and find the extra 20. But your 80% is your 100% for the day. You can give what you can give, bro. But you can't keep giving out if you ain't got nothing in the tank to give, bro. It's simple as that, bro. Forget them people that ain't messing with you, that's gonna start talking behind your back the second that you try to make them dissatisfied because they ain't doing something that they want you to do. What do I look like trying to make you happy, bro? You can't even get it. You can't even get it yourself. That's why you calling me, because you need help from me. That's why you want me, because you can't deal with your own anxiety. You can't deal with your own problems. That's why you think that I'm obligated to come and take care of them. The entitlement, man. Don't let the manipulation, the entitlement, all those things where people try to cast, oh, so you don't care about nobody but yourself, bro. You're a bad person. No, bro. I said at the beginning of the video, it's only selfish if you have an expectation that somebody is supposed to do something for you regardless of what they got going on, regardless of the problems they got going on. You selfish because you think your priorities are above their priorities and what they got going on. That's selfish. That is selfish. And somebody who is weak-minded, who is manipulative, will try to tell you that because you trying to prioritize yourself, making sure that you be the best version of yourself, and taking time off and doing some things where you say, hey, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to do this. So like what I'm basically telling like y'all boys is like, the second that you don't want to do something, don't do it. A lot of us do stuff because somebody has an expectation that we should be doing it. But if you don't want to do it deep down in your soul, you don't want to do it, and you simply are just doing it just to make somebody else happy, and you don't got it to give, bro, don't do it, bro. You only gonna make the situation worse, bro. It ain't gonna get no better. So remember that quote, man. A man who is an ally to everybody is an enemy to himself. You trying to be friends with everybody, you trying to make sure everybody has the perfect good old boy perception of you, or whatever the case may be, bro. It's only gonna lead to your downfall. You only creating false expectations. Damn, he came through again. Damn, he came through again. Okay, this is what he gonna do on a normal routine basis. Whole time you ain't even doing it because you want to do it. You doing it because you think it's gonna make them happy. You think they're gonna accept you. And that is the case, because you are bringing some sort of condition, or you bringing something unique. They gonna sit there and be like, you know what? I like this. I'm gonna make sure this is coming around. I'm gonna go ahead and keep using this individual, keep using the resource, you keep using his attention, keep using his energy, because I like it. A lot of y'all boys out here paying attention to women that don't care about you, but you giving her all your attention, bro. All her. She barely respond back to your text, but out the blue, she randomly texts you. Out the blue, she randomly calls you. You want to know why, bro? Because she finally found herself in a position where she was feeling probably a little low self-esteem, or the guy that she probably wanted is not responding. So you want to know who she gonna go to? She gonna go to you, the guy that's always willing to give his energy away, willing to please her, willing to go through things that can make her like you. Not because you want to. You only doing it because you think that's what she would like, and that would change her opinion of you. But I'm telling you, bro, and I'm not saying that to bash women or anything like that. That's a real world scenario that's probably happened. That's not even probably, that is definitely happening to a lot of my guys right now as we speak. We love women over here, but we got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, I'm not saying that all women are bad. There are going to be certain women that are going to do certain things that will cast them or identify them as somebody who is not worthy of you, bro. And that is one of it. You shouldn't have to force, you shouldn't have to convince, you shouldn't have to explain for somebody to want to rock with you. That's all unneeded attention, energy and attention wasted. If somebody wanted to mess with you, somebody wanted to mess with you because of you, because they care about who you are, bro, they ain't gonna make it easy. You ain't gonna have to jump through a bunch of hoops. You ain't gonna have to try to please and satisfy or feel like you ain't doing your part. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about that. What type of man are you to consider that or to place that as a high priority in your life? Oh, I need people to like me. I need people to like me. Bro, get your life together. You think the dudes that's at the top of the world, the 1%, are sitting here, oh my gosh, I need people to like me. Bro, look at what they have. Look at all the things they've accomplished. Look at the cloth that they are cut from. You can sit there and analyze and realize that, hey, bro, I'm doing my thing, bro. Can't nobody tell me squat. I know it. So me, bro, there's certain people that could come to me and I look at them, I be like, who is you, bro? Oh, Josh, oh, I hate you. Josh, oh, I be like, I look at you and I look at your life. Look at the fruits that you have. And I ask myself, is this somebody's opinion I really care about? Look at how they carry themselves. Look at what they got to show for their life. Is this somebody who I really think should be pleasing them, should be a high priority in my life, bro? There's no man on this face of this earth that I need to feel like, oh my gosh, I need to do it because so-and-so says so, bro. I'm moving and operating the way I'm supposed to. And that's pleasing God, bro. Chasing after him, making sure that I'm doing whatever it is that, you know what I'm saying? He can look at me and be like, job well done, Josh. I want to make him proud. I'm looking for his acceptance. I'm looking for his approval. Jesus was the most hated man ever. But yet, that was God's son. That was the one that lived the perfect life. He lived a perfect life and still people didn't like him. Still people ridiculed him. So you think that that's not going to be the case for you, bro? You're sadly mistaken. So, bro, this is all I got for y'all boys, man. Before y'all go, man, please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'ma holler at y'all boys.